Do you want more leg strength to stay active and mobile?
Well, in this video, we are going to show you how to get stronger legs, but we're also going to show you how to measure it so you know how much stronger you're getting. All right, to start out with, we need to measure how strong your legs are. This is a very simple test. What you will need is a firm chair with armrests. Nothing cushy or soft. The height is actually supposed to be 17 inches technically, but you don't have to measure it. But the key is you use the exact same chair to retest to measure your increase in strength. So here we have a chair like I described. Mike is going to be our subject. He's going to sit down on the chair like so. He's going to scoot his butt forward a little bit with good posture. And now this is the posture that he's going to start with. Okay? Now what we're going to do is for 30 seconds, we're going to count how many times Mike can stand up and sit down. And it has to be with good control. So it's all the way up and all the way down to you sit. Do a bad one, Mike, where you kind of just plop and, yeah. We don't want that, or do a half up. Some people only go half, yeah, it has to go all the way up and all the way down, good control, and that's one. Okay, I'm going to set the timer. You can do this by yourself. It's nice to do it with a partner. They can time and they can count, and the person's testing simply does it. Now, you might say, I cannot get out of the chair with my arms crossed. That's okay. You simply use the armrest and push with your arms is only as much as you need. You still want to do as much work as you can with your legs. You might go just fingertips on there, and that will force you to use your legs more. Either way, you do it the same next time you test. And we'll talk more about the results later. Now you might say, I don't know how much I can do. Maybe you only can do 4 of them with your arms like that, and then you get tired. That's okay. You just stop, and you're going to write down how many you can do in that 30 seconds. Let's say it's 4. We write it down, and then we're going to show you the exercise you're going to do for 1 week every day. It only takes less than 1 or 2 minutes, and we're going to check it out and see how much your strength grows.
So looking at the average from the results of the testing here, you can see the first column is your age group. The next column will show women or men and what average amount of reps these people can do. Now, if you're unable to do these reps, it's okay, but it is a goal that you could possibly work towards.
That's right. The big thing is you establish your number of reps you can do. Write that down. These can be looked at as a goal, or you might be not able to do not as many, or you might be able to do more than the average, but either way, you want to get stronger by the next week. So the exercise is very simple. It's same as the test. Now, this is the same as doing squats, but we're going to have the chair there. They're used all the time through all levels of athletes as well as therapists. So it's right on. Big benefits from this exercise. It's going to help you negotiate up and down steps more securely and safely. It's going to help you sit the stands out of your chair no matter where you're at. And also your balance. It will help your balance and help your joints. Mike, let's talk about the exercise and how they can modify it. Have a seat. Why don't you talk about, in your situation, you could only do 4 with your arms crossed. Now, when you do the exercise on a daily basis, you want to be able to get to 10. By the time you get up 10 times, you're feeling fatigued. And the way we vary the resistance is a couple ways. We talked about using the armrest and using your hands for assist. So Mike could do that. Now, when you write down your results, you write down use hands 4 reps. Now, another way to make it easier is simply take a cushion. A pillow, you could use a pillow. You can use a cushion off of another piece of furniture. This is a cushion that we have, Pete's Choice. Now, if you raise your bottom up 1 inch, it's amazing how much easier it is to get off a chair. That very well could be the amount you need to get from that 4 to 10. So by the time you get to that 9th one and 10th one, it's getting pretty hard. If you need to push a little bit, to get to that last one, that is okay. The big thing is that you get fatigued and you feel like on the last one, you need to sit there and rest for a minute or two just to let your muscles rejuvenate and get ready to get up and walk. Mike, how do you feel?
I feel fine.
Add a little bit more to that. Mike is an expert at strengthening muscles. Look at the pipes on that guy.
So if you can also get up and you need your arms to get up but not go down, you can focus on that as well. Now, if you're falling back into the chair, you definitely want to reach back and control the seated position. Again, you want to make sure your buttock is closer to the edge. It's going to be a lot easier than trying to get up from back here and leaning forward like that.
Excellent points, Mike. Thank you. So you do this once per day to start out with. See if you get sore the next day. If you do get some sore legs, you may want to take a day off. Otherwise, do it once a day for a full week. And then if say you started on Sunday, Saturday, you're going to retest and see how things go. We're going to do that right now. Okay, at the end of that first week, Mike redid the test and he found that he could do 10 without the cushion because he did the test in the same posture as well as the same chair. So now, go ahead, Mike. Tell them how you're going to modify so you can go to the second week and continue your growth of strength.
So if I could do it with the cushion, I'm going to take out the cushion, making it a little harder itself. If I can do it without arms, that is great. If you still need the arms, that's perfectly acceptable. Just use them as little as needed and focus on driving through your legs and building up that strength.
Good job. So, yes, now the whole goal now is to go another week, another 6 days doing this. Now, if you're feeling really strong and it's like, I need more, what we're going to ask you to do is simply do 2 sets. In the morning, do your set, and then in the afternoon. And for those people who are really out there, if you want to go 3 sets a day, that's up to you. Just make sure you don't overdo it. I'm talking about you guys because you guys are going to do it. I know how you are. All right, the end of week 2. Mike's been working on this all week. Mike, talk about your progress.
So we retested, and in 30 seconds, I was able to do 12 reps without an added cushion and without my arms. So demonstrating like this, I was able to do 12 reps safely. Now, if this becomes easy and I want to progress even more, you can try adding some sort of weight. Here I just have a 3-pound dumbbell. You can also maybe grab a gallon of milk or water, or whatever you have in your house. Hold it if you feel stable, and try to do it that way. It's going to add a little more weight to make it more challenging.
Right. As far as clarifying, the gallon of milk, that weighs 8 pounds. So when you get done with the milk, add a little water in there. Then you can vary the water as much as you want. Or you can drink the milk a lot and then do it that
It'll
way.
add the weight to your body then.
Well, you understand what we mean by varying that. That can really be a big positive thing. So now if you're having difficulty after 2 weeks and you're not making this much progress, that's okay. Simply continue to work on it. Your body may take a little more time to work with it and strengthen, but you will get stronger and you're going to notice it going up and down the steps and getting out of the chairs, whether you're at home or in a restaurant where sometimes you may have struggled in the past.
If you're not making the progress you want to or in the normal range on the chart, that is okay. The goal is to get your baseline and try to progress eventually over time. It may take longer than a few weeks, but as long as you're progressing, you're moving in the right direction.
Right. By the inch, it's a cinch. By the mile, it's a trial. So we're taking an inch at a time here, ladies and gentlemen. How about that one?
Never heard it. So if you want to check out more videos on how to strengthen your legs, you can click one of the video links right here.
I feel stronger already, Mike. Thank you. Be careful.
You're welcome.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists on the internet.